Okay.
Tiptoe McGee. In the arms of the Riley, tap away. Today we're going to talk about how to recreate the pumpkin cream cold brew from Starbucks. Paul and I went on an adventure to try the PSL, pumpkin spice latte from Starbucks, and the pumpkin cream cold brew. This is the newest pumpkin thing from Starbucks. Cold brew coffee with this creamy, pumpkin-y awesomeness on top. We filmed a video for this. Unfortunately, for some dumb reason, my camera has a setting when it's on auto where it'll film in 480p, which is literally like 2008 garbage. It wouldn't fly, basically. So if you're a part of Leishaland, you got to see that video. Since cold brew is something that we make every week, I will link to how to make cold brew, how I make my cold brew. You literally need ground coffee and water and then something to strain it with. So we just recreated it. I showed 2 ways to recreate this. The first way is just with things I had around the house, and then I had a really better idea that it's only 2 ingredients. Literally all you need is a bowl and a whisk and then cold brew, and you have something that is way better, tell them.
It's way better
Than the one at Starbucks, and it's gonna cost you, I mean, how much did that can of pumpkin pie mix?
$4.
$4, that thing, okay. $4 and you need 2 scoops of this. I mean, so it's probably what, like 30 cents per drink, and you can make this cream ahead of time. It's gonna last you like a week. And then cold brew, you can make a gigantic vat of it and it's gonna last you 2 weeks. So you're gonna save a lot of money with this one, and I promise you it's worth checking out. So if you like the pumpkin cream cold brew, you wanna know how to make it at home, keep watching.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
So to make this pumpkin cream, all you need is some heavy whipping cream, some powdered sugar to give it a little bit of sweetness. I used about a 1/4 cup. It was a little bit too much, I'm gonna say, so it sort of varies by what your sweetness level is. Some pumpkin spice, and then a couple of spoonfuls of pumpkin. Now, I really didn't measure any of this. I kind of just played it by like visually what I thought would be a good amount, but you can mix it all together like this before you really get going. Taste it, see how it tastes, and then adjust as you need to. Maybe you add more cream, maybe you add more sugar, maybe you add more pumpkin, more spice. It's up to you. It's a really easy recipe. You just kind of do what tastes right. Once you have everything mixed and you're happy with how it tastes, this is the part where you get your arm workout for the day. Now, you can be like me and use a regular whisk, or you can use like an electric mixer. You can use a KitchenAid mixer. It's really up to you, and an immersion blender will work as well. But you're just gonna mix this. I mixed it for about 2 minutes by hand. You would do a lot less if you were using an electric mixer. You want this to come together and start to thicken up, but you don't want it to become like a full-on whipped cream, like super thick. You want it to definitely be thicker than just heavy cream on its own, but not to the point where it's really airy and fluffy and super whipped creamy. Once the consistency is to your liking, you can see kind of the consistency of mine here. I put it into a smaller little bowl, and then I can keep this just with plastic wrap on top for about a week. So you have enough here to make quite a few pumpkin cream cold brews. After I made this pumpkin cream, I realized there's probably a much easier way to make this, and that's by buying pumpkin pie mix just right in the can. This is a gigantic can. You can definitely find smaller ones, but this already has the spices and the sugar added to it, so it makes it even easier to make the pumpkin cream, because all you're going to need is to add a couple of spoonfuls of the pumpkin pie mix and then the heavy whipping cream, and that's it. You don't have to worry about adding extra sugar or extra spices, anything like that if you don't want to. So you just add those 2 ingredients together, mix it together. Again, you can taste to see if you need more of the pumpkin pie mix, if you need more of the whipping cream, just to see if it's at the right taste for you. And then you're just going to whip together until it's the right consistency. Now to make the drink, I have a cup with ice and some water, because cold brew generally is a concentrate, so you want to dilute it. Now I'm going to add my cold brew concentrate. I'm also going to sweeten my cold brew here with a little bit of my vanilla syrup from Torani, just a couple of pumps. I just do 2, just to give it a little bit of sweetness in the actual coffee. Then, because this is a cooking video and if it's not aesthetically pleasing, what's the point? I added a little bit more water so that it was higher up to the top of the jar, and then we're just going to spoon on some of the pumpkin cream. This will sit right on top of the coffee, so just a matter of making sure that it will, you know, look nice, really, is what I'm doing right here. Putting way more than you probably need to put on there just so that it looks nice. And then I'm going to just add a sprinkle of cinnamon on top so that it looks just like the Starbucks version. Visually, I mean, this one, the cold brew looks lighter, but Paul got it, what, like 10 minutes probably ago, so the actual cream has kind of sunk a little bit, so that's also why. Okay. Let's try mine. I don't know how I'm gonna get, because I chose a mason jar, I don't know how I'm gonna get to the actual coffee. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I think mine tastes better. And I don't wanna just be saying that. Can you try it too? Okay, try the real one first. Mine also might taste better because it takes like 10 minutes to get to the cream. I think my cream's a little bit thicker.
I mean, yours tastes better, but I think you might be right. I think it's just because it's just like 3 inches.
Here, give it like a little like stir. Try and make the cream go into the coffee a little bit.
Yours still tastes better.
Sweet, and it's way cheaper. We decided that the pre-made pumpkin pie filling mixed with the cream was better. But honestly, you could make these for your cold brew. You could put this on ice cream. You could put this on, I feel like it would be good on anything. It's really delicious. If you keep going, you keep mixing, it's gonna turn into full-blown whipped cream. So, I mean, that's always delicious, but this was super easy. I hope that it was helpful for some of you. We were talking about it on the Leisha Land Discord, and a lot of people were excited about the the pumpkin cream cold brew. So after trying it and everything, I mean, I think ours tastes a lot more real. It doesn't have like, I don't know if it's just Starbucks or what, but this has almost like a bitterness to it. Even the cream, where this just tastes like pumpkin and cream. It's Thanksgiving-y, it's Halloween-y, it's delicious. So totally recommend you check it out, try it out, send me pictures if you do, I'd love to see that, and that's about it. So we will see you later. Oh my God, I look like I'm see-through.
It's probably because you opened up the curtain. Riley, stop licking my leg.
God, I'm still like, I literally look like a fucking ghost.